Hey there, Andy here. I hope your day is going well and that today is better than yesterday. Thank you for being a part of the Happy People community. I'm happy you're here and I'm grateful to be able to support you on your journey through life. If you ever have a question, just let me know in the comments and I will answer it. I have to add also that I am not a psychologist. I do not make any claims that what I am delivering to you is professional help. If you are in a circumstance where you need professional help, please seek out a professional. I am not a professional. I'm just here to create this group and to support you in your journey. That said, the other day, Zach asked how we can help each other out when things aren't exactly going our way. Zach, that is such a great question and the topic that I will be talking about in this video. Bad things are inevitable. We can't help it. There may be a reason behind it, or there might not be. I'm not going to go into too deep about why bad things happen in this video, but I'm going to focus more on what we can do about it. So, there are a few things that you can do when the odds are stacked against you, even if they are stacked against you in tremendous ways. First, you need to divert your attention from the negative to the positive, and there are a few tricks to do that. First, focus on what you have. Let's look at an extreme example, and I hope that none of you are, but let's say you're on your deathbed and nearing the end of your life. If this is you, please know that I support you in that journey, as that is such a difficult struggle. And even if you are that person, you can look for little things that you do have. Like, for instance, the quality of light that's coming through the window is just beautiful today, or you can hear music, or somebody came to visit you, or something along those lines. If you appreciate the small things like that and begin to show gratitude for the little things that you do have, your outlook and overall happiness will be better. One of the great rituals to get into is to create a gratitude list or a gratitude journal, like I talked about yesterday. Again, these can be small things like I can hear music, or I can see the sky, or oh, the tree has a beautiful green leaves on it today. Um, and things like that. Or they can be bigger things like, oh, I went to visit my family today, or my family came to visit me today, or I was able to go on a trip or something. Um, Keep in mind that things that may seem ordinary or regular or uneventful, they can be something to be extremely grateful for. Having a roof over your head, or having food to eat today are both things that you can be grateful for, even though they can seem ordinary. It's good to keep in mind that while you are at wit's end and you think you're at the end of the road, you still have things going for you. Another important thing to do is to talk about your frustrations. Or if you don't have anybody to talk to about them, write them down. Keeping our frustrations all bottled up is counter to our psychological health, and a listening ear can help us in ways that we never imagined. Talk to someone. Understand that just being frustrated and upset about the situation is not going to solve anything. If you're stuck there, look for solutions to the problem. It's normal to be frustrated, but if you get stuck there, you will never move forward with your progress. And it will keep you from making your good decisions. If you are focused on that frustration, it's only going to lead to poor decision making. Sometimes we can feel powerless, but understand that you have choices to make. no matter how powerless you feel. You can decide to continue to be upset about the problem, or you can choose to look for solutions. Sometimes there are so many outside factors that you have no way of controlling any of them, and all of them are going to end up bad. But you are not powerless. You still have control over you and your emotions. You can choose your attitude about the problem. Constantly complaining about the problem isn't going to fix it. Look for solutions and look for things that you can do, like control your outlook on the problem. Also, it's important to know that you are not alone. There is someone somewhere going through the same thing that you are. And if that person isn't accessible to you, there is someone who is willing to listen and be empathetic to your problem. You can be this person to somebody else, and it is important that if you do be that person to somebody else, you are in a good positive mental space so that you don't further exacerbate the issue. If you are not in a good positive space to help somebody else out, there is going to you're just going to further make it worse. There are resources all around you. Look for somebody who can help that person in a positive light rather than try to be that person if you are not in a good space. Also, one of the most important things that I've learned is that it's okay to be unhappy. Um, Most people, they'll just run away from unhappiness and always look for ways to be happy. And it's important to not run away from them. The attempt to avoid all these unpleasant feelings only makes it worse. It's better to know that you are unhappy and that bad things happen to everyone, um, and know that it's okay that that happens. Well, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and more importantly, I hope it helps you. As always, if you have any further questions or have any ideas on future videos, I'm happy to answer your questions. I'm happy to entertain those ideas. Please leave your ideas in the comments below. I plan to have a hangout with you on Facebook Live sometime soon, but I just haven't figured out exactly when to do that yet. I have a couple other things on my plate that I'm taking care of, but I really, really, really want to do a Facebook Live with you, like a really long one, like an hour long or something. So until I do that, I just want to let you know that I hope today is better than yesterday and that tomorrow is better than today for you. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.